Coming up, a new way to go through the UIWA education program is coming to campus. And later, a UI student is making history.
The Hawks are heading away from Kinnick. More in sports on what to expect up next.
After a blistering heat wave, when is fall coming? I'll tell you more in weather.
All that and more coming up on this Wednesday morning edition of DITV News. Don't go anywhere. DITV News starts right now. Good morning and thank you for tuning in live to DITV and KRUI 89.7 FM. I'm Ashley Weil. The University of Iowa has recently made updates to the staff and student training module in its 3-year-old suicide prevention program, Cognito. Since its debut, the program has helped service almost 20,000 UI participants. UI Faculty Senate President Anna Rodriguez commented on Cognito and how, quote, it provides valuable information about how to handle mental health issues in our interactions with students, and it offers very useful guidance, end quote. Cognito's website also states this training takes place in different real-world simulations and ensures that students know where to find mental health and counseling services on campus. And the University of Iowa's College of Education is offering programs to help support future educators. DITV News reporter Reagan Wilson has more.
Amidst the national teacher shortage, many K-12 schools are looking for new teachers.
This is a really important time to think about being a teacher, right? And obviously, we feel very strongly that this is a critically important career. It's a critically important area that we need lots of people to go into that are committed, that understand that it's not something that is, real easy to do.
One program that has been created to help those who want to be committed teachers is Regents Alternative Pathway to Iowa Licensure, or RAPL. This program gives people the opportunity who have a degree in a specific content area a chance to become secondary educators. While this program is a faster option for people to become educators, this is not the main focus of the program.
We want to find effective and efficient pathways, but at the same time, we want to make sure that what they're getting when they're studying to be a teacher is a deep knowledge, a deep understanding, a connected, cohesive program.
The University of Iowa's College of Education wants students to feel supported wherever they are in their education. The university does this by providing online classes and flexible class times. From the University of Iowa, Reagan Wilson, DITV.
And got any cultural irrelevant food items lying around your house? A food drive to celebrate Global Public Health Week will run from September 19th through the 23rd. This year's drive is focused on serving international members at the University of Iowa with culturally relevant items to provide nutritious food and basic necessities for the University of Iowa community. The department has a list of wanted items, however, all donations are accepted. And childcare is struggling with affordability and accessibility in Johnston County. This is largely due to the national labor shortage that leaves childcare centers without workers. Daily Iowa News reporter Grace Katzer is live in the newsroom with more. Grace, what is going on with childcare in the area?
Thanks, Ashley. Childcare has become increasingly inaccessible for local families in the county as daycare centers struggle to find people who want to work in the centers. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce reported that there were more than 47 million people who quit their jobs in 2021 because they are seeking increased compensation, while childcare remains the third lowest job paid in the state of Iowa.
So what does this mean for the future of childcare?
Well, there are many people in the community that are working to improve childcare every day, including the Iowa City City Council and the Iowa Women's Foundation. In the future, there are positive signs for relief as there is more money going towards recruitment and retention programs for child care programs and workers. Back to you, Ashley.
Thanks, Grace. And history is being made here at the University of Iowa. Third-year student Gersharon Verk is the first in the nation to become an Air Force Cadet while practicing the Sikh religion. Since he can remember, he wished to fly planes, and now his dream is coming true. He knew he wanted to go through and get a college education and also work his way up to being a pilot. He He was concerned that his religion would be a barrier in joining the Air Force. However, Burke was able to write a letter explaining the importance to his religion to him, and within 8 months, he got his waivers. And now it has seriously been a hot start to the week, Johnny. Will the high heats continue?
Well, Ashley, I am live here on the river, and the heat is not going to be sticking around as today's high will hit a fair 75 and a low of 50. Tomorrow, the temperatures will continue to drop as we will see a high of 66 and a low of 45. Looking at the week ahead, fall might be here to stay, as Friday will be dropping all the way down to a high of 58 and the low a brisk 49 with expected showers in the afternoon. If you're in Iowa City, it'll be a wonderful weekend to spend some time outside, as the high on Saturday will be 78 with plenty of sunshine and a low of 57. Looking at Sunday, the sunshine will continue with a high of 72 and a low of 49. After a huge storm win against Nevada, the Hawkeyes head to New Jersey. Sam, can you tell us more?
Well, Johnny, hopefully we can expect less delays. This weekend, the Hawkeyes football team starts conference play as they head to Piscataway, New Jersey to take on the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. This conference opener for Iowa is the second night game in 2 weeks, and it marks the first time Iowa will be away from Kinnick Stadium this year. Rutgers is currently 3-0 with a lot of momentum going into Saturday night. However, a surprising statistic shows that they are losers of 19 straight conference home games.
That's interesting. I'll start with this. Everything that I've seen on tape, they're very talented, and they're improving every single week. So it's just going to be a challenge to get in there.
I think that the past is irrelevant. I think they are a very good team. They're 3-0 right now. I think I don't like looking into the past just because like I said, I think it's completely irrelevant on their current and their future performances. So.
Despite being notoriously weak at home, Rutgers is bringing out all of the big stops for this weekend's game as they'll paint the Saints red with the Scarlet Out theme. And new environments are stressful. That's why the Hawkeyes will need to lean on their veterans this weekend.
Mature guys understand a little bit better how to do things, and they maybe understand hostile environments a little bit better. There's only one way to learn. It's like swimming. You got to get in the water and go.
New swimmers is freshman running back Caleb Johnson, who had a breakout game against Nevada this last weekend, rushing for 107 yards, scoring 2 touchdowns, and making his way into a more prominent role.
It's a road to get there because he didn't look that way 4 weeks ago. Yeah, I think he's earned our confidence and is earning more and more, from everybody as we go. And so, yeah, if you do that, you get a chance to play.
Caleb Johnson and the rest of the Hawkeye offense look to have another big game this Saturday against Rutgers. And another team hitting the road this weekend is the 5th-ranked Iowa women's field hockey team as they prepare to take on the #1 ranked team in the country, the Northwestern Wildcats. The Hawkeyes opened up their Big Ten season with a commanding 5-1 win over Indiana on Friday and look to start their Big Ten season 2-0. The Wildcats defeated Iowa twice last year, including a 1-0 loss that knocked the Hawks out of the NCAA tournament. The Hawks not only look to defeat Northwestern this Friday, but to also get back that win that spoiled their perfect season a year ago. And that's all for sports. Back to you, Ashley.
Thanks, Sam. And a recent statement from the Food and Drug Administration created uproar on Twitter yesterday. The FDA released a statement in response to an online challenge of cooking foods like chicken and beef in cold medications. They stated, quote, "The challenge sounds silly and unappetizing," and it is, but it could also be very unsafe. Someone could take a dangerously high amount of the cough and cold medicine without even realizing it, end quote. The risk of inhaling or ingesting a large amount of medication increases dramatically when boiling or steaming the medication. Thank you for tuning in to DITV News and listening to KRUI 89.7 FM. Be sure to head over to thedailyiowan.com for all your latest news between Monday and Friday. And check out more of our content on the Daily Iowan YouTube page or dailyiowan.com/DITV. For DITV News, I'm Ashley Weil. Have a great day.